Our way into the next story, we are getting the final numbers from this year's Python Challenge. The Night Beat's Amy Gallo tagged along with one of those hunters at the beginning of the hunt. Amy, the woman you went with didn't come away empty-handed.
Well, Amy, see, we almost did. It's kind of hard to find these snakes when there's so many people out on the hunt. But on the very last day of the challenge, right as she was heading home, she spotted one, and it happened to be the longest python caught during this year's challenge. This is the moment
That's a good one.
that earned Amy Siewe the prize.
Ooh, that's a big one.
For the longest snake caught at this year's Florida Python Challenge, coming in at nearly 11 feet.
It was very lucky, and it was on the last night as we were leaving to go home.
A total of 209 invasive Burmese pythons were wrangled this year, with over 1,000 people competing.
At its core, about raising awareness about invasive species and the negative impacts they're having on Florida's native ecosystems.
And now the competition may be over, but the snakes?
The sheer numbers of how many are out there, the rate that they reproduce, and how many we've caught, it doesn't look like we're going to be winning this battle anytime soon. We might be doing this forever.
So I asked the FWC, what's the long-term plan? Turns out,
We don't currently have a mechanism to eradicate these species.
but that doesn't mean the agency isn't doing everything it can. The challenge, it encourages more people to hunt.
It reaches a lot of people, not just in the state of Florida, but at the national and even the international scale.
And behind the scenes,
We are working with USGS and University of Florida right now on some new unique ways to calculate population, and we're hoping in the next few years to have some of those numbers.
and looking at new ways to spot them.
We are doing a lot of new innovative research, working with researchers. One of them is with near-infrared technology. And so we're continuing to work. We have one that's mounted, a near-infrared technology mounted on a vehicle that we're still testing. We're working with a group to try and put that technology on a drone to help us better find pythons.
Amy Siewe told me it takes about 3 years for a python to get to be 10 feet long. It also takes a minimum of 200 birds and mammals to get it to that size. Now these pythons, they can live up to 25 years. So every python removed from the glades is saving a lot of animals from going extinct. On the Night Beat, Amy Gallo, Wink News.